So light, poor quality, fragmented sleep, strange and vivid dreams, incredibly scary, unusual sleep behaviors, sleep walking, sleep eating, sleep talking, sleep paralysis, incredibly common with people with insomnia. And these strange hallucinations as well. I've had clients describe that they feel like they're floating at night, and yet very scary, incredibly frustrating, and you want to escape from this. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that, and I'm going to show you what's going on. So what is going on here? Well, you're getting all of these things due to poor sleep quality. So people with insomnia, science have shown, spend a lot more time in light sleep, and their REM sleep tends to be very disturbed and disrupted. The lighter sleep stage is due to higher cortisol levels, where the brain, because it's trying to keep you safe, is keeping you in this very strange state where you're half awake, half asleep. And this is where you can get this very strange feelings where you feel like you've got these physical hallucinations. Good sleepers, normal sleepers, they will have good quality sleep. And sleep, it runs in cycles but lasts approximately 90 minutes. And what you get as part of this is wakefulness. You've got light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. And when you've got this higher level of cortisol, which people with insomnia do have, they spend more time between wakefulness and light sleep in this kind of half awake, half asleep state. And this is when you get these hypnagogic hallucinations, out of body experiences. Very scary, but normal when you've got insomnia. These vivid dreams you get as well, this is due to disturbed REM sleep. So actually, a lot of people say they can't remember their dreams. The good sleepers will say this, that they rarely remember their dreams. Everyone dreams. The time that people can remember their dreams is when their sleep is disturbed. And because of the anxiety attached to their sleep, because the brain has taken on a very poor quality fragmented pattern of sleep, their REM sleep tends to be very light and fragmented and very disturbed. And that's why you get very, very vivid dreams. But a hugely common fear when people have insomnia is they feel that it feels like I'm not sleeping at all, or because my sleep is very light, it feels like I'm not getting any deep sleep. I'm just always in this kind of half awake, half asleep, this stage where I'm just really anxious in bed, where I don't know if I'm awake or if I'm asleep. Incredibly common to think like this. Trust me, even if you feel like you're only getting 1 or 2 hours of sleep per night, you will be getting more sleep than you think. So they've done multiple studies in sleep labs where they've had people with insomnia. They've shaken them on the shoulder in the middle of the night and they've asked them, were you asleep now or were you awake? And that person was swear blind. No, I was awake and I've been awake for the past 2 hours. They showed them on camera. Literally, you were snoring 30 seconds ago. Here's the video evidence, here's your brain waves, you were in REM sleep, you were in light sleep, whatever. But that person was swear blind, no, I was definitely awake because I was thinking about this, I was problem solving. And yeah, that's probably true. And that's because people with insomnia, you can still have conscious thoughts and still be sleeping. So what they've described is this half awake, half asleep. And what's going on here? Well, a hypothesis that I've come up with. So imagine we're running the same brains as we were when we were cavemen. And when we were cavemen, sleep would have been the most dangerous thing we could have ever done. It's only been a very short amount of time since we've had our locked doors and houses. So sleep was incredibly dangerous. And because of that, sleep is inherently designed to be imperfect and is inherently designed to adapt to our conditions. So imagine this caveman, he sleeps on a stony floor and on a air rug or whatever by the fire, and he sleeps normally, and that's fine. But then a saber-toothed tiger camps at the front of his cave. Now, he's not a very bright caveman. Survival of the fittest, he's not going to last very long, and he's left all his tools outside, all his spears. So there's nothing he can do to attack this saber-toothed tiger, and this saber-toothed tiger can come in at any point. So this caveman, he has to get the core amount of sleep that he needs. The body will always find a way to get the core amount of sleep that it needs, no matter what. but there's this really threatening thing to his safety. So what the brain will do is will take on a pattern of sleep that's very light, it's very fragmented. So that if that saber-toothed tiger come in, instantly awake, instantly alert. And this is the pattern of sleep that people with insomnia would take on. That the quality isn't good. There's a lot of time in bed, anxious, stressed, worried in this light sleep, half awake, half asleep, which is why you get all these strange sensations, which is why you get all these parasomnias. But it can be fixed. And parasomnias, like I described, of waking up in the middle of the night, sleep paralysis, sleep talking, sleep eating, the hallucinations, all of this can be improved by improving your sleep quality, by reducing the amount of time spent in that half awake, half asleep state, and improving your REM sleep. So how do you do this? If you've been on my channel for a while, you already know what I'm going to say. You improve your sleep quality by spending less time in bed. It sounds incredibly counterintuitive, but I said before, the analogy of a pastry dish. Imagine you've got a 12-inch pastry dish, which is someone spending 12 hours in bed, but only 6 inches worth of pastry, someone only sleeping for 6 hours. I know if you've got insomnia, you feel like you're sleeping for a lot less, but people who have insomnia massively underestimate the amount of sleep they're getting. So if you were to spread this 6 inch worth of pastry onto this 12-inch dish, even if it reached to the end, the quality is going to be thin, it's going to be fragmented, it's going to have loads of little holes and gaps in the middle. But by shrinking that pastry dish from 12 inches down to 6 inches, so someone spending 12 hours in bed, now spending only 6 hours in bed, the quality of that pastry is going to massively improve. And when you've got insomnia, if you reduce the amount of time you spend in bed, in the first instance, not forever, it's just to get your pattern of sleep working for you, you'll find that the quality of your sleep will massively improve as well. So will all this nighttime wakefulness, so will these hypnagogic hallucinations, so will all these really strange feelings in the middle of the night, that half awake, half asleep. And just by reducing the amount of time spent in bed, you'll get that with that stimulus counter control. I'm going to queue up a video for that, where essentially if you're lying in bed getting stressed, anxious, worried in bed, you do anything that's a better alternative to that, and essentially doing all the other things that I outlined in this channel will help massively improve your sleep quality. So as a takeaway, it's normal to get this really strange light fragmented sleep, this poor pattern of sleep, this poor quality of sleep, to have these weird hallucinations in the middle of the night. You're not broken, you're not damaged. This can be fixed, and it can be fixed by improving your sleep quality, which is what this channel is all about. Cheers, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.